Hello there, this is Alana Tucky, and in this video I want to show you quickly how to use the discussion board to do your notes spot check for Math 133 online. Okay, so we have our note spot check right here. It'll be one of the discussion boards that'll show up. And this is a question and answer board, and what that means is that you're going to have to post first before you'll be able to see anybody else's. So not until you've posted your notes will you be able to see anybody else's notes. Just a little FYI. So down here it has the instructions, and it has your randomly assigned page is available at, and I'll have some link here. So this particular semester I have click here. So you would click on that, you would search for your name, and there'll be a randomly assigned page for you. Okay, so then what you want to do is you want to respond, and you want to have, your name. So I'll pretend I'm student, I don't know, Jane Smith. Okay, so I'm student Jane Smith's page 1, and I'll put in what page it was. So let's say I was assigned page 5 of the notes. So I shouldn't say page number 1. I'll say Jane Smith's notes page or something like that. And you can, in the end, I need your name and your page number, whatever that page number was. So then down here, you can write whatever you like. I mean, you could say, I found this page really great. I found this page super confusing. I'm still lost on this point right here, or something like that. And we can all look at it and try to help, etc. So I really understood this page well because Alana is awesome. I'm just kidding. You write whatever you want. I mean, within reason, but you can write, that this page was great for you. This page was terrible for you. Part C was tricky. So everyone check that over for me, or something like that. Something to that effect. And then you have a couple options. So most of you, I assume, will have taken a scan of this page. So you have a PDF or JPEG file of that page. And you're going to want to add or remove that with this little attachment button. And then it's a little paperclip kind of, and then you click on the add remove link. And then you want to go choose your file. And of course, everybody has their own computer file structures for however that is. So I'm just going to go find where I have these located at. We're in section 2.1, which I don't even think I have that. I'm just going to pretend. I'm going to pick a page. Doesn't matter. All right, so I have that file right there. For me, it's a PDF file, but a JPEG file will work. JPEG files just aren't as nice, but PDF, JPEG, whatever. And then you're going to click attach the file. You don't really need to attach another file because you're not doing multiple pages. You're just doing one page. So you'll click attach file. You would have clicked save and attach file if you want to add 3 attachments, say, right? And then there it is. So you can see it down here on the post-it. And then you could click on that as a student once it's posted and be able to see it. Now, another way you can do it is you can do it with a hyperlink. So instead of as an attachment, for example, I have Google Drive. So what I can do is I can just make a web page out of that single page, and I can attach that instead. So for example, I'm just going to quickly go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to go to the notes. Actually, I have to remember where I put this stuff. One second. Actually, it'll be right here. So I would go here to my completed notes. I'm actually doing page 38, which is the first page of section 3.1, but whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter. There it is, 3.1. So I would make it a publishable page. I would get a big link for it. And unfortunately with Google, they're very large links, but you could always use a bit.ly link or a tiny URL to change that. And then I would go here and I would click on this little world globe with the, well, it's a little chain link. That's the icon that's used on the web for inserting an HTML web link. So I would click on that, and it's going to open up a new page, and I would click the text I want to display. So this is I'm actually doing page 38 by Alana. Oh, oh, sorry, Jane Smith. That's who I am, Jane Smith. And then I go here and I'm just going to highlight the whole thing. I'm going to paste, Control V, or you can right click and paste, I imagine. Let me try that. Yeah, paste right there. And there's my whole big awful link, but nobody really needs to see that big awful link because it's really large and in charge and not pleasant. So nobody wants that. So I can click Add Link, and then it will show up. I'm having a few issues with my particular browser right this second. So hold on one second. There, when I clicked post, it showed up. That's probably just a function of my browser. I've been having some issues with my computer. So I can click there, page 38, and it'll open up as a web page. And you can see page 38. It's right there. Or let me see if I can go back to the discussion board. So that opened it up as a new tab. And then I could go back to the discussion board. I could click on the attachment right there. And then that'll be downloading it to my temporary download file on my computer. My particular one was a PDF. So I would click on that attachment and it would open it up again as another link. I'm using Google Chrome, so it would open these up as other tabs in my Google Chrome. And there you can see it. There's page 38. The one thing is that I accidentally have the wrong page here. Now I'm actually able to edit that because I am in charge of this whole thing, but in general you wouldn't be able to edit it. So be careful that you put the correct page. In my case it was page 38. There. Because I have editing rights, I'm able to do that, but I can only do that as an instructor. You cannot do that in general as a student, so don't try. Instead, make sure you put your correct page from the beginning. Now, one other thing to note is that if there were other students that had posted, at this point, I'd be able to see them. As a student, you don't, just to reiterate, you don't get to see anybody else's until you've posted yourself. It's because it's a post first board. So once you've posted your page, you'll be able to see anybody else's page and compare them with your own and be able to reply back to each other, etc., etc. All right, I hope that helps.